Hello, friends! It's Julian from BD Cosmos. I'm back. We're going to talk about the new Marvel previews. This is the books that we're soliciting in November of 2021. They're releasing in January 2022. January 2021, we had insane month. And honestly, January 2022 is pretty insane as well. For Marvel. Not so much DC. We went over DC, the Connect, the 18. And so now we're going over Marvel previews too. It is what day is it? Monday, October 25th that we're filming this. It went live Friday. I just didn't have time to discuss it over the course of the weekend. So now we're here, and we'll go page by page over the Marvel Connect, Marvel previews. Sorry about that, and see all the interesting things that they have here available. So the front cover of the book it talks about the 10 lives of Wolverine and X deaths of Wolverine. And this is Benjamin Percy's going to be writing this, who's the current writer on Wolverine and I think X-Force. We'll find out later because we'll see definitely a title for X-Force, but it is. So it's the 10 lives and X deaths. And that's what I had to look this up. Benjamin Percy, that's how he's describing it, which makes sense with House of X, Powers of 10. It was not Powers of X, even though that's what we all assumed, but it was clarified by Hickman later, and I just missed it. Anyhow, and then we've got a Sabretooth miniseries. We're talking about what's happened to Victor Creed now that after his being sent to the oubliette. So, what else? More 10 X deaths. Okay, so the first book, it's a mini-series of 5 books, and we've got a bunch of different variants. Momoko Bagley, which is original cover, and it says trading card variant, so we'll have a trading card dress around this. Ron Lim cover, a Will Sleaney homage cover, that'll do well, and this is the main cover, of course. So, biggest Wolverine story of all time begins here. I mean, they've already solicited the hardcover edition for this entire series. And, yeah, it's week 1, so it's like a weekly series that's happening. So, this is all X-Men people will subscribe to this, all Wolverine people will subscribe to this. And you know what? As a quick read series, probably fine. I wouldn't be surprised. Week 2. Oh, okay. So it's X Lives miniseries of 5 and X Deaths. Sorry, 10 Lives, X Deaths. So week 2, you've got book 2 of the series, but the Deaths book. So I see. And then week 3, number 2 of 10 Lives, Target Xavier, and week 4 of the month, second book of X Deaths. So that's a packed week. Packed month just for Wolverine books. So X-Men peeps, book a week for Wolverine. Next, Devil's Reign Part 3. So I was mistaken. I thought it would be 2 a month. It's just that January was a packed month. December was a packed, well, to fit the books into December and led right into January, if I'm not mistaken, or give them the chance for delays. Maybe this is like mid-January? I forget. But I was wrong. And then we're starting to have the tie-ins. Last month, I think we only tie-in was Spider-Woman, I believe. So now tie-in series. The first miniseries, Superior 4. It's 4 different versions of Dr. Octopus. Seems pretty cool. Luke Cage, City of Fire, Part 2 of 3. So Luke Cage, City of Fire, I think that was solicited 2 months ago as Part 1, and then last month they didn't have Part 2. Maybe I'm mistaken, anyways. But Part 2 is like a tie-in to Devil's Reign, so I think that's kind of odd, but whatever. I've subscribed to Luke Cage because I kind of like the character. Well, the modern version of the character. 70s, not so much, but the modern take is interesting. We've got a 3-parter for the X-Men because they're in Central Park, and then it's their contact point with the rest of Earth from Araco up in Mars. We've got a one-shot, The Winter Soldier. He's got some deets on the Kingpin. The Kingpin wants to keep it quiet. So far, okay, so the Superior 4 seems pretty cool. City of Cage. Well, Luke Cage, City of Fire. Everyone on Luke Cage will already be taking this. But I wonder if Part 3 will also be a tie-in, or just one and three will be the main story and intertwined with Part 2. Um, X-Men seems fine. Winter Soldier, I got nothing really. Villains for Hire. Now this is new Thunderbolts. I'm down. Every time we've used the Thunderbolts, the last time we had them was um, King in Black, or the Thunderbolts. It's Kingpin's crew. Uh, yeah, Taskmaster, Electro, female Electro. Can't tell who's that in the corner. It's some kind of symbiote. And then Rhino. Hype for this miniseries, Daredevil, Woman Without Fear. So Chip Zdarsky is running a miniseries specifically for Elektra, but Rafael De La Torre is going to be doing the interior arts. So and Chris Bachalo doing the main cover. So again, Devil's Reign people, or everyone on Daredevil, definitely should be taking Woman Without Fear. This Adams Hughes cover, holy moly, from Elektra Black, White, and Black, White, and Blood. Didn't particularly like the first cover. Second cover, sweet. So this negative space cover from Hughes with his trademark style. She is so buff. Look at her. She is ready to kill. How about that? She is definitely a no nonsense woman, ready to take charge. So assembly, and then who we've got? We've got Tom Taylor, Peter David, and Greg Smallwood. So 3 fantastic writers on this particular book. So this issue 2 seems really packed, more so than issue 1. So it announced this last month. Here it is. I honestly thought Ben Reilly's Spider-Man would be an ongoing series for Spider-Man, so the Ben could have his own series and Peter Parker returned amazing. It seems not. It seems that Ben Reilly is getting a 90s themed on a miniseries for himself, and J.M. DeMatteis is writing this book, which is pretty good because he has written some of the greatest Spider-Man stories of all time, including Kraven's Last Hunt. And we've got some awesome covers and interior art from issue number 1. That looks great. Alex Maleev cover, because you demanded it. So I don't think we're going to be selling a lot of this. I don't even think most Spider-Man people will take this. I mean, I will, and quite a few will, but of all our polls, I don't know. I'm curious. I'll send off a message. Do you want to be subscribed to this? And we'll see what happens. This is a Bagley cover. It's clearly a Bagley cover. Oh, Dan Jurgens. My mistake, folks. All right, then we go into regular Amazing Spider-Man. This could almost be a Devil's Reign tie-in with Dr. Octopus, but he's been solicited for most of the first few arcs, especially last month. He was like all 4 issues. This Gleason cover, holy cow. Wow. All these spiders all over. And then we've got this homage cover of Amazing Spider-Man 362? Second Carnage? Oh, it's Arthur Adams is doing this cover. Wow, I'm just getting this wrong all over the place. This is one of those comics you will remember for years to come. Ben Reilly has been shaken to the core. You will be too. Alright, we'll see what really happens. Spider-Man's 86. Amazing Spider-Man 87. Jed McKay's issue. Jed McKay's. I'm pretty sure the Jed McKay issues will sell better than the Zeb Wells issues. I've had a few dips. A few people who dropped Amazing Spider-Man after 74. They didn't want it after Nick Spencer. That's perfectly fine. I'm pretty sure Jed McKay is going to bring these people back. My favorite artist of all time, J. Scott Campbell. Jeffrey Scott Campbell, I'm told, actually. And so this is a one-shot Mary Jane Black Cat Beyond. And we've got a Momoko cover. And we've got a Zitro cover. But the main cover of J. Scott Campbell, hello, always sells. J. Scott Campbell always sells, so they pay him the big bucks for these covers. And you know what? Sure, having them both together in a book in this storyline kind of makes sense. Oh, finally. They announced this a few months ago. The return of She-Hulk. and not just any kind of She-Hulk. It's Jennifer Walters' sensational She-Hulk. The series is called She-Hulk, but it is sensational. Look at these covers. So we've got the B main cover from Adam Hughes, the C cover, which is Art Germ, but the main cover, Jen Bartel, A main cover. Beautiful, beautiful cover. And she did a great one-shot for She-Hulk cover a few months ago. That sold really well as well. So all three of these covers. I mean, I am very hoping that the Art Germ cover, Virgin variant by Art Germ, Virgin variant. So the Virgin variant will probably be some kind of incentive cover. Then Stormbreaker variant, we don't know. Deadpool 30th anniversary, whatever. But the Hughes and the Bartel and the Art Germ, for sure, the Hughes and the Bartel will outsell the Art Germ because while it's great, it's not as amazing as the Hughes or the Bartel. These are amazing covers. And I'm very, very happy, and many other people are happy to see that the return of Jennifer Walters as regular She-Hulk, not the Hulk version, the immortal Hulk version of herself that's been roaming around in the character in the Avengers. Sorry. So yeah, I don't know how many people will take the series, but the number one will sell very well just for people who are collecting Jen Bartel art and Adam Hughes art. Let's take the example of the Black Widow series. The books, the main covers sell fantastic just because Adam Hughes covers. The third part of the trilogy of books from Peter David of the Maestro series, so World War M, it is the final book. So hopefully, after a third trade of this will come out. Well, we've got 5 months of this, and I know the Maestro people are very excited to be reading the finale of this series, of these miniseries, and I'm very hopeful that sometime next year, maybe 2 years from now, we'll have a complete collection of the Maestro from Peter David. All 15 issues, because that's how I would love to read it. World War M. Well, not. Oh! Double R's are coming back. Ron Mars and Ron Lim are coming back working on Silver Surfer. So Silver Surfer Rebirth is coming. 5-part miniseries. Ron Mars and Ron Lim have worked so long together. You see, they're back. They're back to work together on Silver Surfer, and a lot of Silver Surfer fans, well, 80s and 90s fans will be super hyped to see this. I don't know if it's going to be a top-selling book, and you know what? Ron Mars could certainly surprise us by putting a good new twist on the Silver Surfer. I'm sure we're going to have a few pulls, but I don't think it's the... I wouldn't be surprised if more people on She-Hulk than on Silver Surfer Rebirth, mainly because an ongoing series is a mini-series, but I am sure we're going to sell to a lot of hardcore fans of Silver Surfer here. And now, Genus Vell here. Why? It is very interesting. Also, it may have to do with Captain Marvel, last of the Marvels main series. Then we've got the Sabretooth for all you X-peeps. What's happening down in the hole? Great main cover. Silk is returning as an ongoing series, folks. Ongoing, not a miniseries this time around. And we've got a few covers. David Go, Audrey Mock, and then this Inyok Lee for the main cover. I guess the miniseries sold really well, and Marvel was like, sure, we'll do another ongoing. So I think this is like on Silk's ongoing third, but 4 total volumes with the miniseries, if I'm not mistaken. All right, folks. You got me. I'm going to read a Dan Slott book. You know my thoughts about Dan Slott. I do not like him. He's written way too much Spider-Man. Very few of the Spider-Man events are very good. Of his long tenure with Spider-Man. But every other writer seems to think the Dan Slott The Reckoning War, it is on another level and is something he's been waiting to write for 15 years. So I will read it. I will read a Fantastic Four book again. You got me. And so we've got Alpha. This is like a war before all the wars, before time was itself. Hey, Jennifer Walters is here. Oh yeah, this is what's his name? Jack of Hearts. There you go. The Unseen, Silver Surfer, and everyone in the whole damn Marvel universe. He's gonna take over. So he's this new special race of aliens that came before time. They're here to reckon stuff. Is that the Hood? I don't know. Maybe it's the Unseen they're mentioning. So then ties in with Fantastic Four number 40. I guess if you're reading the for sure, everyone on Fantastic Four will read Reckoning War, and then ongoing Fantastic Four. We've got interior art for Avengers Forever number 2 coming soon. Vengeance in the Wasteland. Probably the main cover, I would assume. Thing Part 3 of 6. I have more pulls on this than I expected, to be honest, so I'm glad to hear it. Black Panther Legends number 3 of 4. Captain America Iron Man, this should be number 3. Yep. Number 1 is coming soon. Final Wars were sent for number 1. And then number 2 are coming up soon. Shaken to after a relic of the darkest chapter of his life resurfaces. Black Panther number 3. So also I found this really funny. After Marvel resolicited numbers 1, 2, and 3 for a second time to push the book from October to December, they realized number 3, it's the 200th issue of Black Panther, folks. So we'll double size it to 5. Oh, you know what? 599 is not too bad. I would fully expected him to do 999 on a 200th issue. But yeah, 599. Extra size with Ororo. Here he comes. Hawkeye Kate Bishop, number 3. I've ordered a lot of number 1s. I expect it to do well as a number 1. I don't know about ongoing after that. We'll see as it comes out. Miss Marvel Beyond Limit, also a resolicit. Actually, no, it's just like they pushed the date, and so it's the same order code. Sorry. So we know in one of the variant covers that we've got this version of Wolverine on Hulk 2. So here he is on the main cover of Hulk 3. And that's Smastronaut. I really like the name of this arc. 6 parts, so 6 issue for the first arc. Great Ryan Audley covers. We've got Dark Ages number 4 of 6. And so, yeah. Hey, Europe is terrible, folks. We've got to deal with Fing Fang Foom now. Very, very good series. So far, first 2 issues have been amazing. Venom number 4. Life Foundation's back. Dylan Brock is dead in their sights. So this one is a Dylan issue. It's only written by Ram V. For this issue. I guess issue 3 was only Al Ewing. I didn't pay attention. X-Men Legends. We've got Louise Simonson on this one. She hasn't written in a while. Or maybe she wrote 10? I don't think she was on 10. I forget. So we've got Horseman Ride for the New Mutants. We've got Captain Krakoa, who continues his adventures and now replaces Cyclops as part of the X-Men. He is now the leader of the X-Men, which sucks for Cyclops because he just relinquished his main roles as head of security for Krakoa to lead the X-Men, and then he gets bumped off the X-Men. It's a little weird. Captain Krakoa, X-Men number 7. So, Marauders Annual number 1, after the 26th issue that seemed like the end, turns out it's just being given to a new writer. So Steve Orlando is going to be writing it moving forward. I haven't enjoyed anything Steve Orlando has written so far. So he's done the Man-Thing 3-part series, did not sell. And he's done Darkhold, which was super delayed because of the pandemic. So Darkhold Alpha, did not enjoy. I've still subscribed for the entirety of the series myself. So every tie-in issue. So I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen for this particular issue. I obviously all the Marauders peeps we're all getting because you need your annual because it's essentially where the jumping on point for the storyline will be after issue 26, 25 this week. So yeah, or is it 27? I forget. New Mutants 25, which leads off of Hellions 18. So Aliens 18 ends, New Mutants 25 begins. For storyline with Madeline Pryor. Madeline Pryor versus Magic, who can be the Queen Sorceress Supreme of Limbo. Avengers Tech On, the final issue by Jim Zub. That's okay. Fantastic Four Life Story 6 of 6, so 60 years in the future. Very curious to see how this entire series will sell. I mean, we've sold it. I mean, just as a trade, I'm very curious to see it as a complete series. I'm hyped for this cover. I know I'm always hyped for Moon Knight. Every Moon Knight, I'm like, oh, this looks amazing. But this cover, look at Mark Spector ready to rock and roll with everyone in the bar. So this is the bar with no name, if I'm not mistaken. The bar where all the supervillains hang out in New York City. And so he's in it, and I guess he's looking for a fight. And we've had the big reveal of who the big villain is. I don't know if it's going to be issue 5 or it's issue 6. Issue 5 makes you think, and then issue 6 he's being beaten down. And it's entirely possible that it was Hunter's Moon issue 3. I don't know. We'll find out with issue 4. So issue 7, I'm just like hyped for this cover. I've been very hyped for Moon Knight. Death of Doctor Strange. We've got Elsa Bloodstone. I love this character. So she gets her one shot in the Death of Strange storyline. And then 5 of 5 ending the series, the miniseries. What happens to Strange? Oh, there's something in his eye here. Is that the Punisher? That is very interesting, huh? Let's look at that. Or maybe... no, there's a skull here, folks. And we've got a homage variant they're doing for January. Lopez. Aha! Who is the Masked Ranger? Finally unmasked! So, wherever he first appeared in originally, that's the book is going to spike up. And whomever he shall be. Or maybe, it'll be that incoming book. Sorry. But yeah, I'm very curious. I have yet to read number 3. I haven't yet to get a copy for myself. We've been shorted twice in the book. Avengers 52. And here is the cover with the Multiversal Masters of Evil. Number 50 soon, folks. So, Spider-Woman. We'll be honest, we have one pull on Spider-Woman. But now that it's Devil's Reign tie-in, I believe I know I've ordered more of 18. So here's 19. This cover is also very awesome. Perry Perez on the art. No, that's on the cover is Jung Jung. So very great cover. And our one pull tells me it's a fantastic series. Again, I'm not surprised with Carla Pacheco. I'm personally, I think I bought the first 4 or 5 issues and then I stopped it. Mostly because I had to cut myself down on books. But that was a different Julian with a different plan of how he dealt with comic books on his personal pulls. Now I have a different outlook on how to run things for myself. So at this point, I'm not going to go back and find every issue, but I will. I am heavily anticipating and waiting for a complete collection on this book, which could take years. If they make a hardcover edition for first 10, I'll pick that up. On an oversized hardcover, definitely pick that up. So we've got Shift and Miles in Miles 34. Beyond tie-in. Kurt Busiek's The Marvels. Echo Phoenix Song 4. no more Phoenix. I don't know. So now you've got Iron Man. He's back from space. He fought Karvak, and now he's the Iron God. And people are like, "What is this?" I don't know. Cosmic transformation continues. Maybe he just gets worse and worse, and then eventually will become Ultron, and then he'll get rejected. I don't know. We'll see. But sales are stable for Iron Man. We've got another fantastic Black Widow, Adam Hughes cover. We know as of issue 12 who the two villains are. I've actually already read it. It comes out Wednesday. I've got a copy. I'm not spoiling anything for anyone. 12 and 13 will be kind of key. 12 more so than 13, but 13 is kind of key. But I at this point, I'm just bringing in Black Widow because the covers just sell. They just do. It's just like my Catwoman variants for Free Zone covers. I just bring them in just because the covers, and we just sell them. So this is the final part of Last of the Marvels. They had to extend it to a 5th issue, or so I'm told. And I don't know. Have yet to read it. Shang-Chi, issue 8 of this ongoing story continues the origin, the true origin of Shang-Chi's family. Actually, number 8 could be key. If there's some new revelation about Shang-Chi, could be key about number 8. Eternals. Movie soon. Hopefully we'll pick up the book. Strange Academy. Number 15, your wish is granted. So number 14 may have been key in the end. Thor 19. Oh no, Thor 20? Let's find out. Thor 21, my god. So God of Hammers, part 3. Also this homage variant. Great cover. God of Hammers part storyline seems very interesting. Again, it's another series that I'm waiting for like oversized hardcovers to pick them up to read and get. This is a sad day for the store. Savage Avengers number 28 is the final issue of Savage Avengers. One of the best-selling, actually it's the best-selling Avengers title for the store. It is the one of the top subscribed book for the store. It's just an easy pitch for everyone. It's Conan and then every other character, and at first it was like an easier pitch because it was like, do you like Punisher? Bang. Venom? Bang. Wolverine? Bang. So everyone just took the book and were like, and then they stuck for it for the Adventures of Conan with it. So he's barely an Avenger, but it sold really well. And yeah, I'm also something that I have not read a single issue of, but I know it was so easy to recommend. And I am very excited to read a complete collection, all 28 issues. Actually, 29. There is one tie-in issue for King in Black. There might be something else. Kazar, part 5. Aliens, number 9. This might be the end of this story arc. Maybe it's the following, because it was 789. It can't be the end of the story arc because the first 6 issues are first part. Carnage consumes the settlement. Who will survive the night? Where is the sanctuary? And how will they get there? Again, Aliens keeps doing well every month. King Conan 2, Jason Aaron's book. So Halcyon Legacy for Star Wars. It's miniseries of 5 books. I don't know how well this will do. It definitely ties into New Republic era and High Republic era. I don't know. Probably the first issue will do well, and we'll see about the rest. This is great, actually, cover. Eye of the Storm. I'm actually kind of excited for this miniseries. Eye of the Storm, Charles Soule. So we've got origin stories and explanation of background on what's it called, the Nihil. So I feel that this one in particular, this one is a kind of important book for um, all uh, all High Republic pulls to pull. More so on Trail of Shadows. Trail of Shadows is just like in that time period, but this one links in directly with the main story. High Republic 13. Crimson Reign Part 2. So we've got Deathstick and Ochi Bestoon. Very curious to see what happens with that. Regular Star Wars Bounty Hunters. Regular Dr. Aphra. Conjuration. Someone has magical spells, skills. Ancient Tech Cult. If they plan to catch killer. Regular Star Wars. Stranded on this Star Destroyer. Huh. There's no Darth Vader? No Darth Vader this month. Even though he's here, there's no Darth Vader. Interesting. So that's for the books, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to hit the trades. These are... yeah, so we're hitting trades. All right, so books over, trades in, 30 minutes in. All right, first omnibus. Marvel, June 1962. So we had August 1961, 1962. The key books being the Amazing Fantasy 15, Tales to Astonish 35, Journey to Mystery 83. Journey to Mystery 83 and Amazing Fantasy 15 are definitely key. And then everything else that was printed that month. You know, Fantastic Four number 6. Was Fantastic Four number 6 the first Doom? Or is that 5? Or is that 4? No, 4 is Namor, isn't it? Yeah, 4 is Namor. Maybe 3 is Doom. I forget. I feel bad. So we overbought 1961, even though the paper quality is much superior than regular omnibuses, but it's kind of overpriced, to be honest. So 125 USD is 157 CAD for a much smaller book. The last one was, I think the last one was like 195. Anyways, the direct market variant. So this Wakanda omnibus is just like every miniseries that wasn't necessarily specifically focused on Black Panther. This is the word I was looking for. But they could be Wakanda related, or he was part of it, or whatnot. But there's a bunch of miniseries into one book. Probably a lot of things that are in multiple different series, because you see some X-Men, some Killmonger here, some Amazing Spider-Man. Even a recent book, The Last Annihilation Wakanda, which is barely ties into, well, it ties into the Last Ta-Nehisi Coates story. So everything that they could jam into one omnibus for Wakanda, here it is, one omnibus. And I much prefer the Menez cover, much preferred to the main cover. Not an omnibus will bring a lot. So classic Luke Cage. We've got Romita cover here, fantastic. So this is the entirety of Power Man. So yeah, Heroes for Hire 1 through 16, then Power Man 17 through 47, because Heroes for Hire became Power Man as Danny Rand left the book. So it is the entire run by Eagleheart. The Thing omnibus seems really cool. Again, John Byrne, but it collects a lot of interesting stories. What was I looking? Oh yeah, so the Thing mini ongoing from the 80s, 1 through 36 here, and then a bunch of regular stories that in other issues where the Thing appeared. So again, this I don't think this has been collected in forever, so this will again, completionists will pick this up. Wilson cover. I'm indifferent to both covers, to be honest. Same thing. This one's a Phoenix. It says Volume 1 on top, whereas this one doesn't. So, collection of Phoenix stories from the X-Men and whatnot. One book. Because it's Volume 1, there's going to be a Volume 2. Otherwise, why name it Volume 1? Mostly written by Chris Claremont and Joe Duffy. So, bunch of stories of the Phoenix. And then we've got early years of Black Panther. So this is 70s stuff. Black Panther. Don McGregor, Stan Lee, Roy Thomas. And then this collects his first appearance in Fantastic Four. So really the early years. It's Tales of Astonished and whatnot. Inferno hardcover. We're on issue 3 coming out Wednesday. So a hardcover edition of Inferno for 5 issues? 4 issues. That is... Whew. That's going to be a hard sell. 40 USD for 4 issues in an oversized hardcover. The DM hardcover, Brooks cover, it'll be limited. So that is the one to order. And then the main cover for main cover completionist. So this is the main cover, which is the issue number 1. But this Brooks cover, holy! X-Force by Benjamin Percy, first hardcover. Yeah. So again, yeah, we didn't actually see a X-Force number, did we? I don't remember. And so at least we know oversized hardcover, first issue for the first 12 numbers. I may get this for myself. Classic Daredevil Masterworks, important with the first death of Elektra here. So hardcover 16. The reprinting of Brubaker and Lark's Daredevil Omnibus. So this is the Finch cover. This is the main cover. What is Durgic? Who does the main cover? Yeah, cover. So I think this Omnibus is like $250 right now. So yeah. I'm obviously hyped for this as a massive J. Michael Straczynski fan. A reprinting of the first Omnibus. So there's the first 2 start collecting. The first 2 complete collections in one oversized hardcover form. Considering cost me a fortune to find all the complete collections. Still having an oversized and hardcover. It's a must for me. And a Straczynski, J. Michael, wow, J. Scott Campbell cover from Amazing Spider-Man 500? I believe it's 500. First cover, great cover. Deodato cover is the cover is great. The storyline that it's based on is horrible. So people, the Campbell cover will be more popular. But again, this will be under ordered. I'll pick up a lot. Carnage, Black, White, and Blood. I'm glad it's not a Treasury edition, so it's a regular trade. A lot of people, I have those Treasury people, and there are people who just wait till the regular trade. So great to see it here. Here are Eternals books that you guys can read because the movie is coming. So it's first trade from Kieran Gillen, the current ongoing. The Neil Gaiman series, which is the one I've read. I have not read Jack Kirby's stuff, but it's kind of, kind of classic. All Captain Marvel trades. New trade for the last of the Marvels. Women Marvel trade. These were a bunch of Marvel voices. Women of Marvel. Girl Comics. Oh, really? Girl Comics 1 through 3? Okay. $25 for barely 5 issues. Slightly expensive. Amazing Spider-Man Beyond, Volume 2. Trial Magneto trade. Death of Doctor Strange, the companion trade. So, for the people I didn't want to follow every single miniseries. It's a lot of them, I know. It's 13 chapters total. And then the regular miniseries. I don't know if I'll get any of either of those. Very curious. Avengers Techon. Unless special ordered, I'm not planning keeping any for the store. Excalibur Volume 4, I don't keep any of these. Marauders Volume 4, I don't keep any of these. I will get the first volume of the X-Men by Jerry Dugan. Reign of X, 9 and 10, I will keep copies, as I've done. I think I keep stock of Wolverine. Because it's Wolverine. I think I have volumes 1 and 2. But X-Force, I would not. Savage Avengers, maybe we have volume 1 and 2. I don't really recall. Kazar, I wouldn't keep stock of that personally for the store. That is a special order kind of thing. Same for Darkhawk, special order kind of thing. Darkhold, special order. Epic Collections, always keep at least one. So Battle for Britain. This is written by John Arcudi, Ben Rabb, and Larry Hama. So, one. At least one, maybe two, we'll see. Doctor Strange, Reality War. Probably at least 2 of these. Volume 5. New Captain America volume, which is volume 19 in the series. So we're like in the 80s now. Late 70s, early 80s, one or the other. And then so those are 3 new ones. So the 3 new ones that haven't been printed before was this Excalibur, this Strange, and this Captain America. And then the reprints is this other Captain America, which is volume 15. So that's the 70s. This Thor, this is volume 3. I think volume 3 is Mangog. Oh no, it's Ego. Okay, High Evolutionary Ulig Troll. And so volume 3 here. Super, extremely excited. You have no idea. Legacy volume 4. But this particular Legacy is very important because this is Legacy 2. This is the follow-up to Legacy 1. So we've completed Legacy 1, 2, 3. I think I only have 2 and 3 in store. Even then, I'm not super sure. Volume 1 is impossible to get. It's like $150. And which is a shame. There should be a new printing of Legacy 1 and 2 at the very least. And I wouldn't be surprised if Legacy 3 is also out of print. And I'm sure I've stuck for Legacy 3. But anyways, Legacy 4 is the second volume of Legacy. It is highly underprinted. No one has ever read it. And the characters are not super important. But for myself, who have all the trades and all the issues, I haven't read this in forever. So I'm super excited to reread Legacy Volume 4. Well, this Legacy 2. And you see the Legacy 2013 run. And so all 18 issues. And I can, I'll move my trades are in store to replace this to the in-store. I have the trades here. I kept them because there is nothing else in print for Legacy 2. So I'm gonna order at least half a dozen of this Legacy, possibly even more. It's gonna be good. Hey, another new printing. Moon Knight. This is volume 3. Cool. This is also great. Lemire's Moon Knight as the complete collection here. So that's 2 complete collections of Moon Knight we're getting back to back. The Bendis and now the Lemire. Would love to continue to see the complete collections of Moon Knight. So if you want to read the completeness of Moon Knight, then you pick up the Epic collections for the 80s stuff up to late 90s, and then you move into the early 2000s after Heroes Were Born stuff with the complete collections. This Team Spirit graphic novels for Hawkeye. It's a bunch of random issues. You've got War of the Realms Journey to Mystery. You've got some West Coast Avengers, 5 through 10. I did not pick up West Coast Avengers. I think number 9 was the key issue with the first appearance of a character. That spiked for like a weekend. Yeah, I really hope that they do a complete collection for West Coast Avengers. Um, I totally missed the boat on that book. It has a bunch of characters who are both. We've got Gwenpool and he's part of the Young Avengers. I don't know. I do know why I didn't get it, and it's very frustrating. But it's frustrating on me for not paying attention. Another graphic novel, teen graphic novel, Aurora. So if for the store, yeah, this is decent for young adults. Aurora as well. So I keep the Spider Gwen and the Miles Morales in stock for these graphic novels, whereas the Marvel verse are just utter trash. I know what they're made, but I can't flip these, whereas I can flip these. And so now we have the Mighty Marvel Masterworks. We're finally doing the Daredevil. So very excited about a new series of Mighty Marvel Masterworks. And then we've got a bunch of posters. Dajen Bartel. And then this is the month. That's pretty much it. That's the book. So this is the back of the book, Devil's Reign. So key stories. We've got the 10 Lives X Deaths of Wolverine. We've got the new She-Hulk. Then all Devil's Reign miniseries tie-ins. There is a lot of them this month. That's why it's so overwhelming this particular month. There's so many tie-ins to Devil's Reign. They've got the Ben Reilly's miniseries. And the one shot for Mary Jane Black Cat, the She-Hulk ongoing, Maestro War, and Silver Surfer Rebirth. So yeah, there's a lot of new stuff happening for the start of the year. Every week a single issue of the 10 Lives X Deaths of Wolverine. That's pretty heavy stuff. It is a big month. And a lot of omnibus being solicited, but they're not actually coming out in January. They're all releasing in May or August or something. I say August because that's probably the actual release date versus the solicited May or June dates. So very big month for this month. You guys need to. Well, we're gonna recommend some books to subscribe to later on, of course. At least 2 Marvel books, 1 DC book, and a bunch of independent stuff. So yeah, very big month for this previews, for Marvel previews. All right, so that's it for me. I am honestly thinking that I'm going to be doing videos this month for different parts of the Diamond previews. So I'll do one for Image, I'll do one for Boom, and I'll do one for Dark Horse. I'll review Dark Horse, see if it's even reviewable. But Image and Boom is definitely usually worth it. IDW, Dark Horse, and Dynamite. Maybe you can just do it together in one video, and then everything else I'm not gonna do a rant about it. The Aftershock and Vault are the top 2 brands on that side of the rest of the previews. So that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to me ranting once more. If there's something that you disagree with on my rant, and it's like, no, I really love Steve Orlando, please let me know in the comments down below. Otherwise, I will see you all soon for more videos coming from BD Cosmos for myself. And I hope you guys, I honestly, a lot of people have messaged me telling me, hey, I really enjoyed the rants. I really enjoyed the videos. Fantastic, and I really appreciate it. So otherwise, we'll see each other soon for more videos from BD Cosmos. Have yourself a wonderful day and keep reading comics.